Hello everyone, welcome back to the Canela Show. It's Priscilla. In this video, I want to go over my portfolio and the performance that it had within the month of September. The two things that I want to talk about today is how I pick my stock and the reason behind it, and I'm sure that you're going to learn something from it. So with complete transparency, I will be showing you guys my portfolio. Like I've said in my previous videos, I don't want to just come on here and, say what I'm doing, say what I'm enjoying, saying what I'm investing in and why, and not show you guys. I know there's a lot of people out there that give a lot of recommendations, but they're not really showing you. I don't want to be like that. So here's how it did last month and how much I got paid. Using the Wealth Simple, you can see last month in the chart that I've gained around $150. So that's around 7.44%. I've calculated how much dividends I received for last month. So by doing this, you're going to click on activity. You're going to go to type, select dividends. That way you're not seeing any other transaction or history going on. You're just focusing on your dividends. You'll have it laid out all there for you. And then I've summed up. I've had to do this on my own, grabbed out my calculator, and I tally up everything that I've got for the month of September. Unfortunately, the app doesn't do it for you. It does have a summary, but being that it's only the beginning of October, I still don't have the summary for September. So in between getting it, I have to tally it up my own until I get it. So last month I got paid around $58. This is something that I'm really proud of. It makes me excited. It makes me happy because I know that it will keep growing slowly but steady. But the main thing is that it's growing. So we just have to acknowledge, I know that my portfolio isn't big at this moment, but I know that it will continue to grow. So even if your portfolio isn't big, do not feel discouraged. This is just the beginning of true passive income for anyone that is new or just beginning as well. And before I continue, if you like this video so far, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. This helps and it is completely free. So back to the portfolio. Before, I never used to pay attention to these things, how much I'm earning monthly. I was literally just focused on which stocks to invest in, how much I can invest into them. But as it keeps growing, I've started to keep track of the amount that I'm getting as a way to keep encouraging myself. So to give you guys a perfect example, so I took a look at August and then I calculated September and I realized that my dividends doubled. And this was mainly because of a big purchase that I did back at the end of August for QDTE. And because of this, you can clearly see that it's growing and it will continue to do so as I remain consistent. Well, honestly, I hope that one day Wealth Simple comes out with this feature that will allow us to see our dividend payouts monthly or every 3 months in the chart, because it would be so much more easier to calculate how much we actually get paid. So on to the next. How am I picking my stocks? Why do I pick this stock? Or why am I interested in buying this stock or the company? The first thing that we have to learn is that there are so many different ways and different tools to pick the stock. Honestly, right now, this is my personal choice. This is what I'm using, but I'm completely open to any recommendations. If you have a different way that you really enjoy or that you really like, let me know in the comments below. So like I said, right now that this is my way and it's something that I'm trying to get better at. I'm not a professional whatsoever. I'm no expert. I'm just finding my way and learning whatever it is that I can, doing my research, picking up on other people's recommendations and seeing what I like, what works for me, and what I'm actually able to understand. So So I'm not going for the most popular one. I'm going for one that is going to show me growth, value, dividends, and high quality, because I'm trying to build a dividend portfolio. With this, I'm trying to make my dividends pay my expenses and help me and my children live our lives. So what I'm using and what I recommend is Seeking Alpha, as this will help you find the stock or the company that you wish to investigate or analyze. So I want to use Apple as a perfect example. So since I mentioned in my previous videos that I'm invested in Apple, I really like Apple because I love their product. And because of that, it has motivated me to invest in this company. And as I learn more about investing, it just fits the category of the stocks that I want to own. So as we can see in the picture, it shows that from 2014, Apple was paying around 11 cents per stock. And then it has been growing in the last 10 years to 25 cents currently. And in the last 5 years, the value of the stock went from $65 all the way to $226. So now imagine if we were to invest in so much sooner, we would catch all these gains from the stock market. But Apple is not the only stock that I have my eye on. We can also take a look at another stock that I own, which is Walmart. So we can see that the dividend that the company has been paying out in the last 10 years has been growing, and the value of the stock has been going up. So this is very important because we want our money to grow. I want my money to grow. So with this, I want to share with you guys so you can learn and that you guys can see it as well. So this method can be used for so many different stocks or any stock that you might be having on your mind currently. So this is what I'm looking for with the stocks that I own: steady growth year after year. So I want to show you guys another example, but except it's going to be kind of opposite from the ones that I just showed you. This is what I call a dividend trap. This is when a company has a higher dividend pay, but the stock itself isn't growing, and that is AT&T. If we take a look at the dividend history, we can see that the pay is almost flat for a couple years, from 38 cents, and then it has a drop to 28 cents. And the value of the stock did not go up. It went actually down from $39 to $29. $21. So this is a perfect example of something that we want to avoid. We do not want this. So both the value and the dividend pay went down. These are kind of examples of an easy way to find out what to look for and what to avoid and what you don't want. With that being said, even though we want to build a dividend portfolio, dividends aren't the only thing that we should care about. We also have to care if the company has a future and if the products and services that the company have are going to be useful, or if they will have more of a demand in the future, because more of a demand means more profits for our companies. With that being said, I hope that you guys have learned something from this. Or, like I said, if you have any other recommendations of something that you're using or that you're enjoying, or any tips that you can throw my way, I'm always willing to learn more as I continue to grow and build my portfolio. So thank you for watching, and I hope that you stay tuned for more.